Was Barcelona unlucky? Did Real Madrid deserve to win? Well, let us dig deep and find out. Well, let us start with Javi. Barcelona allowed their fullbacks Cancelo and Blade to attack, creating five attacking players, very wide, causing the Real Madrid to expand and creating space in the middle. With Lopez and Felix have the ability and freedom to move around within that space. And when Blade and Cancelo is going up, one of the center backs all the time go and try to protect that player direction. And because Real Madrid outnumber Barcelona in mid 4 against 2, Lopez and Felix used to go back and try to help out and balance the number. And if they are overwhelmed still, Viran go back and create five in the center area. And if we add the fullbacks as well, that's a total domination of 7 players against the 4 player of Real Madrid. In the first half, they dominated the match. The team controlled the match, controlled the tempo, controlled position. They were too much compact. They were playing close to each other, and they didn't allow Real Madrid any space. They were attacking as a team and defending back as a team. But this came with a price. Because they have to attack and defend as a team in a very close area, they moved more than Real Madrid. So they become tired in the end. And that's the first mistake done by Xavi. He didn't manage his team physically. And by the match, by the end, we see that they come up close down as they did very well in the first half. The second mistake Xavi did was his substitutions. The 3 players taken in the front, they were very mobile. They were closing Real Madrid player and then done their job marvelously. Instead, he brought an older player like Lewandowski. I know why he changed them, because most probably they become tired with the way he mismanaged them physically. But what he put there was not good enough. They didn't offer the same energy. Again, one of his substitutions, Romeo. I don't know what he do. He's an average player. He's a Southampton level player. He did nothing wrong, but he offered nothing. I would have gone with one of the young players. The third mistake done by Xavi, he didn't have plan B. He couldn't react to the changes Real Madrid done. And I think that's part of he's still learning the job. He's still not experienced. He's kind of like Arteta. Ironically, Ancelotti done the opposite. He started badly. The team looked disjointed, not motivated enough. They didn't fire up at the start. And I think it was the own selection as well. But credit to him, he was able to change all that in a second. They attacked from the flanks, pushing the fullbacks up. And when the fullbacks are up, Valverde protect the right side and cross the left side. And they try to build up from the back, those 2 players. And whenever they have a chance, Valverde and Bellingham, they have the license to go up into these channels. And that's where the second goal, how it happened. One thing he done well in the first half is he was able to conserve the energy of the team. And that allowed them to start closing down more than Barcelona in the second half. Because how Real Madrid played, their players were much more spread compared to Barcelona. I'm going to see here the difference. You can see how Real Madrid are spread, while Barcelona are much more compact. So they were able to cover more space without moving around because they have players everywhere, unlike Barcelona. The second good thing he done in the second half was he pushed the players forward. He thought the player were too much in the back and basically disjointed from the people in the front. So what he pushed the midfield much more to the attacking place, and he added more players up front. And that's how they become very dangerous in the second half. What Real Madrid done as well is previously in the first half they have 2 players on the flanks with the fullbacks and one of the attackers on the other side. But by the introduction of Modric, who is much more attacking than Kroos, what they did, and Kavinga as well, who's a central midfielder. So what they created triangles on the left side, and Valverde much as well on the other side. So Real Madrid were able to drag the Barcelona team to the flanks and create chance for the other player to run into the channels and basically break Barcelona's system. The third reason, the substitution was spot on, unlike Xavi. We start the first one, Modric. He changed the game, not by something he did, but the way he plays is different from Kroos. Kroos like to sit back more, play much more defensively, try to see the ball, build up the play from the back, and sometimes cover for the fullback, Mendy when he go up. While Modric, he like to take the ball more, go and explore the attacking area more. So he start linking up with the people in the front more, and that's something which they lacked in the first half. The second substitution, which was very good, is Kavinga, who he brought him instead of Mendy. And you can see straight away how he changed the whole match. Because unlike Mendy, he has better skills. He's a midfielder. And when he got to like a false fullback going to the midfield, he was able to occupy that place. He was able to carry the ball up. He was able to help Junior. So Real Madrid boss on the left side, and you're going to see it now, how much he helped Real Madrid control the game. Something they lacked in the first half. So what we can conclude now is, first, Xavi is not an elite yet. He can be in the future, but he's still learning. 2, Ancelotti is an elite manager. Yeah, maybe because his experience, something Xavi lacked, but it showed in the match. 3, Kavinga is an underrated player. Everyone was talking about Bellingham, but the way Kavinga bossed the left back and carried the ball, just amazing. He should start every match. He's a top player. 4, Real Madrid can be stopped if you have the energy to close them down, close the space. You can beat them like they did Barcelona in the first half. The only problem, you need to have the energy, which most of the Spanish club doesn't have it. English club. Thanks for listening. If you like the video, please subscribe and like.